What a crazy day it has been in the NBA community. When we talk about Scott Brooks not being able to reach an agreement with the Washington Wizards, Stan Van Gundy getting fired, Kawhi Leonard out indefinitely for Game 5, and it's looking like he potentially could have a torn ACL from multiple reports. And then you talk about Chris Paul having to enter the COVID health and safety protocols of the NBA, and plenty more headlines across the league. This NBA playoffs has been very, very whack from the get-go. When we talk about LeBron James and Steph Curry, both not going to be in the NBA Finals representing for the first time in over 10 years. Then you talk about Luka Doncic, one of the most phenomenal young superstars in this game, bounced out in the first round. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the two-time MVP before Nikola Jokic this year, is looking like he's going to get bounced out of the playoffs by the Brooklyn Nets. Nikola Jokic, the MVP this year, bounced out of the playoffs. Kawhi Leonard's hurt, and now Mike Conley is hurt. Kyrie Irving is hurt. But I really just want to talk about Kawhi and Chris Paul specifically in this video, man. So let's stop wasting time, man. Let's hop right into this video, though. Now, let me give you guys two different perspectives on when I heard this news about Kawhi Leonard today. My first perspective was, oh my God, I hope he's okay, because as a human, you don't want to see another guy go down and get hurt. Now, my other perspective was, well, I'm a Jazz fan. That helps us. That means that we're probably favored to beat the Clippers even more heading into Game 5 tonight. So there was that perspective as well. But at the same breath, I'm like, man, as an NBA fan, you want to see competitive games. You want to see guys going up against each other head to head, toe to toe. When Kawhi Leonard, two-time Finals MVP, beat the Golden State Warriors when he got that ring in Toronto, KD and Klay Thompson were injured. So, yeah, Toronto got their first ring, and congratulations to them. Long awaited, and Kawhi Leonard absolutely deserved that ring. But everyone knows that Golden State Warriors team was healthy. That would have been a much different outcome in that series. And same thing here with the LA Clippers. I think any Utah Jazz fan, if they're speaking honestly, would say we'd love to play a healthy Clippers team. And then we move on to the next round. Hypothetically speaking, if we beat the Clippers in 6 or 7 games, you play the Phoenix Suns in the Western Conference Finals. And now Chris Paul, one of the greatest point guards to have ever played this game, is now in a COVID health and safety protocol with the NBA. Now, reports have not came out that I'm aware of on whether he has tested positive for COVID, whether he's vaccinated or unvaccinated, or whether he's just been exposed to COVID. But I know as of right now, the exposed to COVID quarantine day is about 10 days or so, which means that he's probably going to miss some significant time, then have to get himself back acclimated into the game and into the flow, because that week and a half off will kind of throw you off. I don't care if you're Chris Paul or not. But regardless or not, if he has COVID or if he doesn't, this 10-day thing could go on and prolong a much, much longer, or just how long he has to quarantine for. Nobody knows as of right now. And one of the all-time great point guards now has to go through this. This guy has been fought and battle-tested his entire career. He's been one of my most favorite guys to watch growing up. And even though Chris Paul gets on my nerves sometimes with his style of play, the way he jumps into defenders and he complains to refs, Chris Paul has been one of my favorite point guards growing up, right behind Rajon Rondo, watching these guys in their prime. And Chris Paul is one of those guys that just deserves a ring in his career. I don't want this guy to go down as an Allen Iverson, a John Stockton, a Charles Barkley, a Karl Malone, a Reggie Miller. The list goes on and on of one of the all-time greats that doesn't deserve a ring. This was looking like his opportunity after the year when the Rockets got to the conference finals and they ended up losing Game 7 on their home court, missing 27 straight threes. Chris Paul is now looking to have a bounce back in his career in order to go and make an NBA Finals run, which he's never even played in the finals. And this was looking like his opportunity, and it's looking like it's being taken away from him. That is very, very sad. I feel bad for the guy, man. Hopefully he can come back at some point in the conference finals, man. But that might really compromise Phoenix as of right now. And I want to quickly get back to the Kawhi point. As I said, look, man, as a Jazz fan, I can have it from two different perspectives. Yes, it sucks that Kawhi Leonard's hurt, and you know what? That's great for the Jazz, because that just helps our chances out even more. Even though Mike Conley has not played in any of the games so far in this series, and the series is tied at 2-2. Mike Conley will be out again Game 5. Not sure when Mike Conley's timetable for return is going to be. Hopefully, he gets some rest, and hopefully he can get healthy. Maybe if he doesn't play the rest of the series and the Jazz end up winning in 6 or 7, maybe he can come back in time for the conference finals. God, I hope so, because the Jazz need Mike Conley. Kawhi Leonard's just one of those guys, man, that's just undoubtedly one of the best two-way guys in the game right now, one of the best playoff performers I have ever seen. And what he did versus Luka Doncic and that team, reeling them back after losing every single home game except for Game 7, and then scoring 45 in Game 6 at Dallas, just putting on an absolute show. And then also in this series versus the Utah Jazz, especially in Games 3 and 4, LA took care of business versus the Utah Jazz, man. Prayers up for Kawhi Leonard, man. This really sucks. And I want to send my last prayers and condolences out to Kyrie Irving. Yeah, I have the Brooklyn Nets winning if they're completely healthy in the NBA championship, man. But looks like this team with Harden and Kyrie cannot just stay healthy. Prayers up for the best of them, Chris Paul, Kawhi Leonard, and everybody else out there, man. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe down below for more NBA and more Jacksonville Jaguars content that I do here on YouTube as well. I'm really trying to grow my TikTok as well, so I will leave a link in the description down below for you guys to go follow on TikTok. I post daily and I'm very heavy on TikTok as well. But let me know, what do you guys think about Kawhi Leonard's timetable to return? Hopefully things are great there. And then what do you guys think about the rest of the NBA playoffs? I kind of want to hear you guys' predictions down in the comments down there below as well. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much, and I'm out, boys. Peace!